The Way of the Kings is a massive total conversion mod for CK3 that brings the world of Roshar from the fantasy novels. And it's probably the most unique map I've ever seen. The shattered plains just look great, but the world is full of different cultures and religions that stand out from one another. First, you will notice the two separate bookmarks. Before this video, I'll mainly focus on the first one, that shows the Empire of Alethkar run by Alokar, which are all humans, and the other being Eshonai, a singer that runs the Shattered Plains. I just wanted to say, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the new and best Crusader Kings 3 mods. Now this mod has a massive focus on magic, duels, and the new endgame goals. There's two new sub-focuses in the lifestyle trees, the first being dueling, which allows you to unlock 7 different stances that you can pick before a duel, such as the wind stance, granting a 10% movement speed and counters the smoke stance. By being such an aggressive stance, it could easily get outmatched by a defensive style such as the iron stance. The new learning skill allows you to become an artifabrian, giving you +4 diplomacy, but most importantly you can create and repair magical fabrials. Now, creating fabrials will cost a set amount of gemstones, which are basically just a new currency that replace gold. But if you are successful, you will get a new artifact. And artifacts range from many different types and give loads of different bonuses, such as the Firestorm, a sword that gives +13 prowess and a boost to prestige, dread and scheme chance. But you don't have to create artifacts to get them, you can duel, allowing you to choose from prestige, artifacts or even land, and the winner takes it all. Under the artifacts tab is the Knight's Radiant, which grants you special bonuses, but it's not easy to achieve. You will need to have a mental break, and then there's a chance you get to bond with a spren if you're lucky. This allows you to bond with 1 out of 10 different sprens. To progress in power with your spren, you will need to complete tasks unique to each of them, such as the Bondsmith, that allows you to progress to higher levels faster by forming alliances, or the Light Weaver that focuses all around intrigue. That progresses faster when you have secrets or scheming against people. But to actually level up with the Light Weaver, you have to expose a secret each time. Each level increases your trait power and allows you to get a new perk from the Surge Binding tree. And honestly, this mechanic is some of the most fun I've had in CK3. It's so unique and pushes you to play differently every time. But of course, all of these are going to cost you something. The new currency of Investiture is required. You will naturally generate 10% of your gemstone income into Investiture, but you can take a risk by leaving out your gemstones in the storm, which is visible, sweeping over the land from the east. It's a risk, as rather than gaining more gemstones, you could completely lose them. But there is a final option you could choose. Go in with your gems to protect them while they recharge. But of course, being out in such a storm has its risks, resulting in a 10% chance of you dying. So if you decide to play as a singer, things change a little bit. You have the decision to change your form to help you achieve certain focuses, and you also get the chance of binding with a spren. To wrap this up, I'd like to quickly speak about some of the endgame goals. Of course, with how CK3 is, you don't actually end the game, but as a singer you will attempt to end the Oath Pact. You will need to kill all the heralds permanently to free Odium, the god of hatred. You will require an Empire rank, and if you are successful, this will massively weaken the humans by stopping any more heralds from reincarnating. But most importantly, the spren will no longer bond with humans, making them so much more weaker. This is a great goal to aim for, as it will not be easy, with the heralds occasionally respawning will really test you. Of course, for humans the opposite will happen. You will attempt to restore the Oath Pact. But seriously, I wouldn't want to spoil every single thing this mod has to offer. This is coming from someone who's never read the book, so all of the lore is unknown to me, but the modders have done an amazing job and I've learned so much. I think I might actually have to go and read the book now. And if you're like me without knowing anything from the books, don't let that stop you from testing this mod. There's just so much detail here, from the characters to the unique events and the incredible map. It's just one of those mods that brings such a unique experience to CK3. You could play this mod for hours and hours and still find new things to try. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.